Appreciate you for tuning in to the Theory Expo. If you enjoy the content we're doing, please like and subscribe. And on that note, let's get to it. So we got to do our next one. Ranking Phase 4 movies.
Yeah, you're right, man.
I kind of thought this was going. I thought we was gonna go to the point where it was gonna be like, shit, this about to everything else happened, and then this is gonna be the one that's gonna save it and set the standard. And it didn't do it. Didn't do it. We'll watch it again.
Yeah,
but I'm not. I know I'm not gonna walk out like, okay, yeah, it did it.
I'm watching it again, bro. I'm watching it again this time. Not
and you got to do an honest, keep it a buck ranking. Like, damn, I really gonna.
And we're gonna officially close out the Phase 4, man.
It's over. It's over.
It's over. Yeah, we're done. We gotta rank them.
Damn. And you know what? It gave another thing, Manny. It's not like I'm looking forward to Ant-Man now.
damn! I
walked in,
really,
man, I'm hating, man. It wasn't like I walked out like
I'm not even gonna try to talk you off of this one. I'm with you.
It's like I didn't get that bridge where I'm like, oh, this is where we going. I always like when I walked out the MCU, I was like, oh, we going there? Bro, when they walked in, and I always throw this one out. When Thor Dark World ended, right? It wasn't the scene where Loki was sitting on the throne it wasn't one I was like, oh, we going there? It was when they walked into the collector's shop with the ether, like it was that I was like, oh, what we doing? This about to happen? You get what I'm saying? Like it was there where it was like, oh shit, we just really about to. I walked out like, oh damn, that's where we at, right? Like, I don't walk out and be like, oh, it makes me nervous for Ant-Man, man. I'm honest, man. I'm so nervous for Ant-Man. Like I'm not like Ant-Man is the one where I'm like, I'm hanging all my dreams and hopes on that movie. But it's like, yo,
I'm with you though, bro.
It's like, I'm just looking like how am I gonna be underwhelmed? Like it's Kang and Ant-Man. Like,
yeah, man.
Like,
I'm expecting to be underwhelmed.
That's like, what are we doing? Because like I felt like now, Manny, now this is gonna be about setting up old girl for the Young Avengers. That's like it's gonna be an element of that where it's like it's going to take away from the story. Because now we gonna do a Phase 4. I just want to the next recording we doing is the Phase 4 overview, because there's a theme. We talked about themes and stuff. Yeah, theme is grief, and it's probably a theme where, hey man, they've been shoving Young Avengers down our throat paws, and we just wasn't like where it take away from other parts of other things. Where like if you didn't do that.
Oh man,
we could probably trace it to everyone. We could probably even go to Loki and see that, like with Kid Loki. But like, everyone, that's probably the least. But everyone has an element where there was a storyline that probably took away, and it was Young Avenger related.
Bro,
my bad for all those words I just said.
Nah, bro. You so right. What Kylo Ren say? You're so right. Oh man,
I think that Kylo Ren voice modulator.
You're so right. Yo, man, you fuck. Yo, you fucked me up though. Oh man, you fucked me up.
Am I off base, man? Like, am I off base?
No, it's like no, you're right, because. You're right, B. Most of these fucking movies and a lot of these TV shows, especially towards the end, had either featured a young character or had a young character that was taken away from somebody else. Like, you know what I mean? That was
like yeah.
Yeah. And you're right. I think we've been missing the point, bro. I think
and they haven't, and the part about it is the thing that they're giving to everyone hasn't been a earned, like an earned story, right? Like everyone we know, right? Everyone has been coming up, always had some kind of element that made them become the person they are, right? Like man. Something happened, not just something I woke up one day and was like,
I'm hurt.
You know what I'm saying? I want to be a developer. You know, it's like I want to be a Hawkeye. I want to be an Iron Man. I want to whatever. You get what I'm saying? But everyone has had this moment where it was like, why? Like we go to Hawkeye and we got a story where dude need to really deal with Nat. He has to deal with the stuff he did during the blip. Is what's the name it? We got to, and he has to deal with the things dealing with the loss of Nat. So we have the grief element, and then we have his story, right? Shoehorned in there is him having a mentor, someone who just wants to be a superhero. Shoehorned.
Sneaky ass shit. Yeah, you're right, man. And why wouldn't it? Shoehorned in there, bro. And why wouldn't they? Because they got to replace the Avengers.
Yeah, so you're using a vehicle.
We got 2 teams set up to replace the Avengers. Got the Thunderbolts. We got the Young Avengers. A lot of phase 4s to set up those 2 teams. And then the X-Men eventually, but you get my point. I'm really saying Thunderbolts. I'm really saying Young Avengers. No. Thunderbolts and Young Avengers have been set up. And like you said, we had to sacrifice Hawkeye show. Hawkeye's my favorite Avenger. Why? I'm pretty sure they're going to try to I hope they don't try to steal Spider-Man or something like that. Just leave him out of the
leader, all that. But
please leave him out of it.
You have all these moments, whether it's a Miss Marvel, whether it's a this movie. To my point, we may have 2 of them in this movie, right? 2 Young Avengers in this movie. We at least got 1, but there's so many. But what they haven't done, and it almost feel like to me, in my opinion, they didn't. The plan. You had a plan. That messed. You got derailed because Chad died, but you have other characters. What you didn't do was have another leader. You only had one person that could be a leader, and you made Cumberbatch Doctor Strange, who can't be the leader of the Avengers.
No,
you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Just from a character narrative, he's the actor that could do it.
Yeah,
right. But from a character, he can't be a leader of an Avengers.
Nah, man,
it just don't. Yeah, unless you tell that story, well, you make us believe it, but. You and I not believing that. Now, maybe regular, but you have to really sell that to say we're going to make Doctor Strange the leader of the Avengers, right? You can't. But you brought all these new characters, and even the ones you started bringing in after the original, kind of Big 6. And there was only a couple of those that could have been the leader, right? Because they all, and then the other ones worked well off of each other. You had that element where Scarlet, Black Widow could be the leader in Endgame at the beginning. But you still had the other character, and they all worked well off of each other, right? Like it was she's holding it down, but then you have the scenes with Captain America, you have the scenes with Tony, you have the scenes with Bruce, you have the scenes with you're still moving along. It's an Avengers movie, but the people you bringing in, and I'm my bad for keep talking. I got a lot of words I'm getting out, but even the people, whether it's a Captain Marvel, a Shang-Chi, the list goes on, right? The list goes even afterwards, even other whatever it is. What it's like. No disrespect to them, but they don't carry what could be leaders of okay, we got somebody, so we don't have confidence that we can, because you have other characters that you can make a new Avengers, but you and I don't believe it because we don't look at who's Tony?
You never developed anybody.
Who's Tony? Who's
Captain America?
Who's that level? Who's replacing that? We've seen other things, but you didn't have Black Panther, right? So Black Panther would have makes all that other stuff easy, but all these other characters, it was 3 leaders in the first one, right? And a moral compass in Black Widow, along with the Hulk, right?
Yeah. Oh my God.
All you had was this one was going to be all you were going to have on this one was going to be Black Panther. You were still going to be lacking in the other parts.
Yeah, you was always going to be in trouble, right?
You was going to be in trouble with these other things.
Yeah, there's always going to be struggling. Yeah,
and then not going that route. You say, well, fuck it, we're not going to try to make a new Avengers. We're going to try to go make sure we can get a younger audience, right? But you're not really doing you're not building up characters in the right way. So you having these characters who origin stories are tredash, and it's not from a moment of it's just, and they shoehorned it in a way that takes away from the current thing that you're trying to do. Some of the stuff is just animated stuff at best. I don't mind having it animated, like Ahsoka wouldn't have been good, and we keep going back to the 6th element. It's probably the best thing that Disney ever did is putting Ahsoka in animation. It didn't bring her out into just some regular live
Exactly.
action and having some stuff out
Yeah, just
like
drop her in the middle. Yeah.
it just probably wouldn't have went well. Perfect thing was having her build her up through that way, right? So now you have your own character, but like no one was going to take Ahsoka seriously as just a regular character that showed up. You see what happened with Rey, right?
Yeah, you can't. Yeah,
You just didn't set up. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that character fell.
I love Rey. Like, I'm one of the people who love Rey, but you have it just wasn't you see what like it's kind of the pair. They did the same thing. They brought Ahsoka. They brought Rey. Ahsoka was built
2 different
up.
arcs. Yeah,
But yeah. Now, better. Don't get me wrong. Better people were doing it and all this and all that.
Yeah,
There's things that goes easy. That's an easy blanket
great
statement
parallel, though,
for me
you're
to
right.
say. But look at what they did. Like, well, Rey
One
probably should
character
have came up in that
kicked
world.
out of the Jedi. One character just ascended for like no reason.
Look how hyped people get if Ahsoka show up to something. Again, Ahsoka show up at Mando, you see the sabers. People go bananas, right? That's what everybody been waiting on. But that's you only get that payoff from the work you built earlier. Like,
So
I just don't understand what they're doing with this. What'd you say?
Yeah, no, I'm with you. No,
I just don't understand what they're doing, and this is my point, man. I think they've been bringing a lot of it, but they more or less they've been taking away from the story and not making people want more of the story.
You called it. You called it because you just called it, right? They've been taken away from the story. You introduced America Chavez.
Yes,
you did the exact same thing you did with Riri, right? You made her essential to the plot. You got use the same trope. Super powerful or super smart, super special young girl who everybody wants to kill or somebody wants to kill.
I forgot about America
Chavez, right?
Yeah.
Super powerful chick who the villain wants to kill.
In a movie that was super fast.
So now when we look at America Chavez, we already been over her most important arc. What more important can America Chavez do going forward? You just whatever decision she made saved the whole of the multiverse.
That's it.
I don't care about anything else you do after
That's it.
Riri Williams, you already made a suit that the Wakandas had to keep. I don't really care. Like, you survived that. Like, you survived a mutant leader of like the most dangerous nation other than Wakanda trying to kill you. You were in the center of a war, and you came. It's like I don't. Bro, what's your arc after that? What's her arc?
Like I was about to say, like it took Tony 2 movies to figure out how to save his chest. Off some shit his father had figured out. Tony didn't really even just figure it out.
A flawed character.
Like one steps levels to this. Like what more could Riri do? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like what more could she do? Like she could find vibranium. What else can she find? You know?
Yeah, it's like what's her arc though, bro? It's like, all right, what's her flaw? What is her flaw? Because I don't see any flaws. I just see
the same mistake that, hey, bro, then she gonna get set up to fail like She-Hulk, right? Because what was Jennifer's flaws? We don't know yet.
We don't know.
Right?
She had flaws, but it was like ironically like
but
stuff.
She got her blood. She got her shit easy. I don't say easy. She got her stuff off the accident, and then she could control being a Hulk, right? Her DNA.
Yeah, what was her, right. What was her?
So
flaws?
Where's her?
She didn't even have to deal with. And then when we finally get to like a flaw, where it's like, well, actually you can't really control your anger. See, see, these people made you angry. You went savage for a minute. You kind of was like, well, I mean, it took forever, but we kind of hear what they do. Oh nah.
Everything was off screen. Did she pass out?
Fourth wall, yeah. We going meta, full meta. You know what I mean? We talking to the audience. It's like, okay.
It's not the development of something like get to that point, right? You get what I'm saying? So like, what more? What more? What more can we get out of the character? We're not developing the character. We just shoehorning them in. I feel like they used to do a great job of that, and then like all of a sudden they just forgot how to do that.
We about to have a team of that.
Yeah.
What was
on two sides,
what was
bro.
the Hawkeye girl?
Yeah, she didn't have anything.
What was her flaws?
She didn't even. Her mother lived. She
Her
didn't even
mother
lose
was
her mother in this situation.
your mother didn't even have to suffer the consequences of her actions. I mean, she went to jail, but it's like
Like, yo, we good. We just
you didn't even really confront that head on. Like you didn't like put an arrow through her. Like
you didn't lose anything. Nothing.
you know what I mean? You ain't like threaten her. Like I can't
Yeah,
believe you
yeah.
did this to me. Like that. It was there. It was there.
Laid out. They didn't go there.
You didn't put it there. You didn't follow through with it. You didn't execute it because it's like that would have been a great scene. Her like literally having to confront her mother.
Like, confront moms.
Like man, you lied to me my entire life. You know what I mean? My dad. Like imagine her coming out with something like, "I'm the one who killed your dad. I put the hit out on your dad." It's like, damn, that's like something you like. Whoa. But no, it's just like, no, your dad was using the mafia and Kingpin. He made a deal with him, and I did some bad stuff.
I had to go get a loan. It was tough to get a loan during the blip.
I did it for you, baby. Yeah, I did it for you. Like she was never poor. She didn't have like a Matt Murdock story. She damn sure didn't have a Hawkeye story. She didn't have a Clint Barton story. So it's like now you got a team of these people who don't have anything that they can ever. They have no like aspirations, right? You got a team of these people, bro. This like it's doomed. Like, so who's gonna watch the Young Avengers, bro? Like who is this for?
They don't know what it's like when shit hit the fan, when shit go sideways, and then they gotta pick. They gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like it could go bad. Like yo, there's a like this is like. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something. Go ahead. My bad.
But let me say this. You know what it's really though? If we being like big homie, we being honest. If we being honest, this is a symptom of because you only can adapt so far. Like they did. Remember, they couldn't adapt everything, right? They couldn't adapt everything. They took the best parts and they put that on screen, and we advanced up to the Infinity Saga, which was a huge deal in the comic books.
Yes, but
you only can adapt so much. They adapted what was probably the most important story, or like one of the greatest stories of all time. Outside of that, you got like the X-Men, and you got stuff with but when in terms of the Avengers,
yeah,
like that's the biggest thing that the Avengers could have did.
Yep.
Like what other event? You tried to kind of do a House of M, which like House of Man, it would have been so good, like great had they got the rights. Had they had the rights from the beginning, you would have your House of M set up properly.
Yeah.
House of M would be the next event.
You could be doing that like right now.
You could be doing that right now where they snap away, like where she just, I mean, I guess that probably would have been kind of weird though, given that they just did the blip or whatever. But either way, the point I'm making is you only, this is more a symptom of the fact that where the current comics are right now in Marvel. Because all these new characters are new characters in the comics. These are characters who ain't been around for 20 years, who probably were invented within the last 15 years.
Yeah, yeah.
And they are not popular in real life. Like they are not popular to comic book fans.
Yeah.
They have not been successful the same way that Captain America, Iron Man, the Avengers were, or the X-Men were, or the what's another team?
Fantastic Four.
The Fantastic Four were. These, so they kind of trying to put these characters over, and you can't do it because it's like there's no built-in fan base. We knew right away who we was looking for. We was like, damn, man, it's gonna be another Hulk gonna be in that. Like we had already had 2 Hulk movies. We was like, damn, man, it's gonna Captain America. We knew who Captain America was. He got the shield and all that. Iron Man. We knew who Iron Man was. We knew who Spider-Man was. Bro, we don't know who America Chavez is. We don't know why we should care about the other Hawkeye. We don't know why we should care about Riri Williams.
No.
So it's like this was inevitable.
Yes.
This was inevitable. Once we got to the point where they killed off Tony, because you could have, we had a civil war. We had a civil war.
They
That's
put
a big
all that. Hey, they put all.
bro,
They inline a lot of storylines
bro,
just to get into the Infinity
bro.
Saga,
That's what I'm saying. They don't,
Ragnarok,
bro.
Planet Hulk,
This is always gonna happen. This is all you even
Civil
called it.
War.
You even
What's the
called
other
it.
thing? It's
Even if
another
they
thing.
had, even if my bad, even if they had Black Panther as the leader, this is always gonna happen, bro.
Yeah.
You could have Fantastic Four could be great.
Yeah. X-Men.
X-Men could be great. But we was always gonna run into this with the Avengers, where it was gonna be like, man, we kind of just ran out of gas, steam here,
Hey man, we just really just like, like in the placeholder. Like we may want things, but we probably really just in like a holding pattern until like, hey, we just stall them real. So they stall. Hey, stall him out. They stalling us out. They stalling us out until we get to the point where we get to X-Men.
X-Men and Fantastic Four.
Because there's no way.
And I'm big worried. I'm getting worried more and more every day about X-Men. X-Men, because it's not gonna be what we. It's so. X-Men gonna be a problem, bro.
Yeah.
X-Men gonna be a problem. If they don't give that to the right people,
yes,
that's gonna be a problem.
Yes,
because it's already like they already hinting towards that it's gonna be a. You know what I mean? Like it's just like you hear the stuff about the cast, and it's like, all right, man, what are y'all gonna do with this, man?
And let's go to a basic level. Think about just the climate of the world we're in right now, and just in the 90s, the stories the cartoon was telling. Like, so you already got to have the right people writing the right stuff. So that could be in a divided world, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like there's already lines in the sand that the X-Men was already doing. So we just like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to go there yet, but you get my point. Like there were stories that the cartoon was telling. Right. That like, think about the controversies we just had. Just think about the controversies we just had in the last month. Right. And then Magneto. Right. And then you go with Magneto still for like just in those the most recent movies. Bro. Like beyond Genosha, like his backstory, what they've showed us in the movies, Days of Future Past and all that, right? And you get my point. Like,
now,
you gotta have the right people that could actually, like how Andor is doing moments of what's going on and like historical and like, but they writing that thing so well that it makes sense. Was like everybody could watch it and ain't like about, well, so you trying to say, and then you trying to say, and you just trying to say. It's just like, yo, this is real. And they just putting it on the plate for you. What they say, food for thought. You do the dishes. I'm not telling you what I think. I'm telling you what it was or what different things have been, right? You do the dishes off of that. Don't come at me, bro. But like, everybody can't do that, and we know that.
That's a bar. It's a bar within a bar. Yeah.
Everybody can't do that, and they're doing it. They're doing that incredible.
Oh man,
House of Dragon did it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, House of Dragon did that, but they also scrapped a $20 million pilot, right? Like it's real in the field with this.
Yeah, B.
Like,
that's
everybody can't do that.
Trial and error.
That's what make me nervous about that.
$20 million pilot.
Like, nah, it's not good enough.
They almost fucked it up.
Almost messed it up and just ran out there. So like to say did not lose that 20.
Hey man, The Witcher just lost Henry Cavill, man. Just ran this dude off, man. Why? Because they didn't like the source material. You had a 7-year plan possibly with this guy. The writers didn't like the source material. Oh, we don't really like Witcher or the games. Like that story came out, like the dude who was
that was the reason.
Yeah, the dude that's the writer for the X-Men cartoon. This is weird, right? Like how it's like these are connected now that I think about it. But the dude who's the head writer for the X-Men cartoon that's coming back out in the X-Men 97, literally mandated that anybody working on the show had to be a fan of the original X-Men series. The reason he did that, and this is an old story, by the way, but the reason he did this is because he said he had a bad experience on The Witcher. Because he was working on The Witcher, they didn't actually like the source material. So this is I'm just point I'm making. Yeah, I'm just relating this to X-Men, Witcher, and all this, because if you don't get the right people to do the X-Men, you like you just said, they scrapped that $20 million pilot. You're gonna scrap a $400 million X-Men franchise or movie down the drain, or movies, whatever it is. you're gonna end up scrapping this. If you get this wrong because of dumbass stuff like that, or you gonna ran off Henry Cavill. Like you had Geralt. You had the perfect Geralt. A dude who not only, my bad, I'm getting on the soapbox about Witcher now. But I like the show. I like Henry Cavill. I like the show. My bad. But you had the perfect Henry Cavill, and you just ran the dude off because, I mean, we don't really like Witcher. We don't really like the games or the movie. So it's like, if you don't get people in there who don't appreciate X-Men, comic books, or the movies, you got to get some fans in there, bro. If you get these people in there who
just watch, rinse, repeat when it comes to
who just oh, let's make it about,
it's my job.
It's gonna be about this mutant, and she's gonna be really powerful, and she's gonna have amnesia, and Magneto's gonna want to kill her because
she has a secret.
She got this secret.
And everybody want to get her.
She knows how to. She's the key to all the mutants.
Yeah.
And Magneto wants to kill her. It's like
the government want to get her. Magneto want to get her, and Xavier got to save her.
Yeah.
Wow, man, that's why you want to talk about template, man. Golly, that's what they just always do, man.
That's what they do, bro. Captain Marvel, bro. Yeah. Captain Marvel. She had amnesia. She was super powerful. They didn't want to tell her about all her powers. Ray was super powerful. She had amnesia. They didn't want to, the villain want to kill her. Though the villain got to kill her because it's the same plot over and over and over again, man. If y'all continue to do this,
that's weak sauce, man.
You're gonna scrap these. How much you want to bet that 20 Million Pilot had a similar plot to that? Because the Witcher I know you're not a Witcher fan. I know you.
I'm gonna start watching it now. Ain't shit else out now. I got some binging to do, B.
They got one more season with Cavill coming. He left though. He left.
Yeah. I seen that where they got Chris Hemsworth's brother, right?
I'll give you a hint. It's about a girl. The girl might kind of got memories. Memories kind of missing. She's super powerful. The villain wants to kill her.
Hey, man.
Do that got anything to do with Witcher? Do that sound like it got anything to do with the main character, Geralt of Rivia? No. Remember, he's the main character.
Yeah.
But it's about a girl. She got amnesia. She's very powerful. The villain want to kill her. Remember, Star Wars. Supposed to be what happened to Luke, Leia, and Han Solo. Oh, no. It's about a girl. She got amnesia. The main villain want to kill her. What happened to Jedi? Yeah, she that too.
Hey, man, what did we find out? What did we find out? Grogu really a girl?
Probably is.
Come on, like you get what I'm saying?
Because why wouldn't he be?
Insert Grogu.
It's about a baby. That. He got amnesia. The villain want to kill her.
I would be, bro. The internet gonna break. We called it first. Hey, we called this shit first. And season 3, and everybody be clear. I don't care about that stuff.
Yeah.
So he don't. No.
Nah.
But what they gonna do is by the end we not only we gonna find we found out Grogu's name, blah blah blah. We found out, then we seen Luke. What they gonna tell us in the end. By that, let's just do the equation. This is analytics now. We doing analytics. By the numbers. Using that storyline, we're going to see in season 3, I'm calling it, we're going to find out Baby Yoda, Grogu, is a female because of that storyline. I don't want to, I'm not about that. I'm not no Mary Sue guy. I'm not bro. They want to promote. I don't care about that. So I just want a good story. I don't care about that. I don't waste no energy on that shit.
Yeah.
But your storyline, which is always true, because we can insert, I could even do it with Black Widow, bro. You know what I'm saying? I could do it.
It's about a girl. Super powerful. The villain want to kill her.
And she memory.
How many times we gonna do it?
Control.
Yeah,
every time. Scarlett Johansson got a couple movies that's based on shit like that. Didn't she have like that one? Is like she got a movie where she kind of was like she became like a powerful being. She got programmed. She don't know her history. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Lucy, some shit like
Lucy, hey, Ghost in the Shell.
We can just keep going. We can insert Grogu. Grogu will be, that's going to be the next thing about it, is that what we find out is Grogu was like Yaddle. You know what I'm saying? Grogu was a female. Because it go with the story. we had to go save somebody. They
Yaddle.
got amnesia.
Yaddle.
Everybody wants to kill her.
Everybody wants to kill her. Oh yeah. By the way, I just watched The Bad Batch. Guess what that's about?
Is that little kid a girl?
She's a girl.
Oh, for real? I didn't know that.
She got
I
a
just see the
secret.
there.
Because remember, you just gotta move. You just gotta move a few things around. You just gotta move
every time.
Little
Funny.
nuances, right?
That's funny.
Little things around.
Was Logan like that?
Well, she's not powerful. She just but she got a secret.
She got a secret. She got something.
The villain wants to kill her. Guess what? Her name is Omega. She got a secret. The villain want to kill her. Hey. Oh yeah. Oh, you said Logan? Oh yeah. X-21. She's a girl.
She's a girl.
She got a secret. The villain want to kill her. The villain wants her. The villain is after her.
Yeah.
Whatever, you know.
Yeah, villain after her.
But we can do this over and over again.
Oh,
most of these movies. This is the problem with Hollywood, right? Even though Logan was really good, because
Logan's incredible.
Because Logan paid tribute to his character, right? Like Logan understood. Dude understood the assignment was like this shit about Logan. Even though he threw that shit in there with X-21, like whatever. Or X-23.
Logan was the Mandalorian.
Yeah,
the Mandalorian was based on Logan looking, but yeah, it was a girl.
But
she got a.
Yo, Grogu's a girl, man.
I can't believe they snuck that in Black Panther, man, but they did. Logan gonna be. Grogu's a girl, man.
Yeah, Grogu's
a girl, man. That's what's gonna happen. We called it. So when that come out, hey man, the internet we got timestamp. We called it.
Guess what?
Season 3, they gonna tell us that Grogu is acolyte. That's the acolytes too, right? There's a girl.
There's a girl. She probably
got
a secret.
They got secrets,
and the villain probably want to kill her.
That's what it's gonna be. You see the plot, like I mean, it should. Like,
that's literally what it's about, ain't it?
Yeah, it's like it's gonna have you have the Jedi, the Padawan, right? They notice, like kind of like they know some shit. They see a string of things that aren't right. They find out that that's when they're gonna find out that there's the Sith is for real. The villain gonna want to kill her. The villain gonna want to kill her. And I'd be shocked. Actually, we got to do the Sith element in a minute, but I actually gonna be shocked if the Logan girl isn't the acolyte. The acolyte would be hold on, let me make sure I'm getting this right. The acolyte is the actual Sith person, right? Or what would the acolyte be? The acolyte is going to be the Sith person, right? You see the cast?
Damn, no, I didn't. Wait, the little girl from Logan in there?
Yeah, she in there.
I probably didn't recognize her.
And old school from the Matrix. So I think they're gonna be on the I think the girl from the Matrix, the main one, is gonna be like the Sith. But I guess I'm a little confused still on the actual acolyte. Like, would that be a Sith or?
Oh yeah, it is her. Damn. Yeah.
Or would it be like a young Sith? You get what I'm saying? Like, like
acolyte. That's a good question. I was told that the Korean dude is the villain. I read that.
I got him. When I seen the set photos, I got him in my mind. He's working. I got him being the older Jedi.
Okay.
And then the young girl, young queen gonna be the Padawan, but maybe it's the Matrix lady that'll be the Padawan. I mean the OG Jedi. Young girl gonna be the Padawan. And then there's a little girl, the villain gonna want to kill her. Because she finds out the secret, like the Sith. She finds out in some way, shape, or form, the queen gonna find out the Sith is alive, the villain gonna want to kill her. And I can't wait to see the acolyte, but that's what it's gonna be. Man. Oh man, that is funny, man. That is hilarious, but that's the truth, man. And Grogu's a girl.
Grogu's a girl,
because we don't know what is. We don't know what we just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody keeps saying, they just take it for granted that that's a little boy. That's not a little boy, man. That's a little girl.
That's a little girl, bro. That's nothing.
A little girl, man.
It's nothing. Yeah, it's like no way. It's nothing that just guarantees that that's a. It's nothing indicating that Grogu's a male.
Yeah, we don't know that he's.
We don't know that
like a male Yoda. He's a little girl.
Yeah, for all we know, man, Yaddle looked like that when she was a baby.
Yeah,
we don't know.
Yeah,
he can't speak.
He can't do none of that.
He Ahsoka was communicating with him through telepathically.
Oh,
but
see, now I need to see what she done said. Did she actually spill the? I've been watching y'all. Did she spill the beans saying he?
She said he and him and all
did
that.
she
Yeah.
say he and him? Okay.
She did. I mean,
Okay.
she used
Okay.
the
Okay. Then
pronoun.
I'm willing to
I'm still with it.
bring
I'm
that
still
back.
with it, though.
I'm rolling. Oh no, I'm rolling with Grogu gonna come out as a
Man, for all we
he's
know,
gonna be
Ahsoka was just going with the,
yeah, she was just rocking. They didn't really
just rocking with him just for the sake of,
she
whatever.
assumed that like Grogu told the story and then she just went with he.
Yeah, because Grogu got a secret, bro. Grogu got secrets. That could be one of his secrets.
Yeah, that's good. He gonna Grogu.
Remember,
Like,
he's the child.
hey, remember when the child showed the chain mail? She was a little happy, like, hey, look at my, you know what I'm saying? So the chain mail.
A little flash action. Remember, Grogu is 50, so yeah.
Grogu 50. Grogu gonna be
child body.
Well,
yeah,
based on that logic of the thing.
Grogu girl, man.
Yeah, 3.5 mics, man. All that to say is about 3.5 mics. Really, honestly, I think.
Bro, let's get